Right, we're on our way to a lovely place, quite a favourite place of mine. It's called Southwold in Suffolk. We're going to photograph a pier, and we're going to photograph a pier with the new Canon EOS-R. Now, I've had this camera for about 6 days now. So in the 6 days I've been going out quite a lot around Norfolk, testing it out on wildlife, landscapes, portraiture even, and Lightroom has recently come out with the update to the raw file update, which is good. So now I can edit all the raw files as well, which is great. So we're on our way to Southwold, as I say, and at the moment we're going to get there about 6:30. We're nearly there. Sunrise is at around, well, sunrise is 7:29 this morning. Yeah, I mean it's looking promising. You can never tell though. You can never ever tell what the weather's going to be. You're going to get. That's the thing about landscape. It just pulls you in, and you're constantly doing it to try and get better and better photos. I've got some stunning images, but it's from pure and utter persistence of We're here at Southwold. Here we have the EOS-R, or the Canon EOS-R, and as you can see, we're getting some nice colour going on in the sky. But what I want to show you more importantly is this app, and this app you can see there on the phone is connected to the phone to the EOS-R, and I'm going to take the picture right now. And that's going to on a 2-second delay timer, and that's now taking the image on the EOS-R. This is a great feature as long as your battery doesn't die on your phone. Because at the moment the tide's going out, so you're getting a better flow of water on the beach here. Here, I don't know whether you can zoom in a bit, but you've got a green area there, that green spot. I've just took a photo. I should take it off of that because I'm on this app now. So what I want to do is take it off that. Touch shutter is now disabled. So now what I'm going to do is clear that screen a bit. So you can see this green square here. And this green square is giving me an indication of what's in focus and what isn't. And so therefore, now get it in focus. So if you're on manual focus, which you want to be anyway when you're on when you're doing landscape, because you want, that's critical to get everything dead sharp, pin sharp throughout the range of front to back. I'm on half a second exposure. I'm going to take the shot, and what you're going to see is hopefully right now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let it go back. Here we go. Take the shot. As that water comes in and then goes back out again, the idea is I want a streaky look to the water. So I want a really good wave at the moment. So let's see. This looks good. Let's try that. It's now 7:10. The sun will be rising very shortly, and there's a good break in the horizon. So hopefully we'll see the sun popping up through that horizon, and hopefully the colour will emit. That's what I'm hoping. It will emit under the clouds here, but I don't know. You never know what you're going to get. That is the joy of landscape photography. Lovely old job. All the beams that are on the pier are all nice and straight, as they should be. Along here, it's drawing your eye into the picture, and all your posts are nice and upright and straight, as they should be. And everything is drawing your eye in towards the clouds and the drama and the water. That light is changing constantly. And I think I need 1 second on that. Wait for that water to go out, that's a good one. Go. That's more like it. That's lovely. That's a lovely old job. I was on the other side earlier, but the clouds, there was too much of a gap on this side. It's faced in this area over here on the right hand side of the image. It just didn't work for me. So I knew I had to move to be able to get it all in, and I'm glad I did, really, because it works. But it's about looking for compositions, looking for the right image. What I want to see a big crashing wave coming in, but I also want to see the streaks going out. It's about timing. Timing the shot. So I've got my histogram up again. That's quite important. And on the histogram, it's showing the areas quite dark. See now, that histogram is showing it's slightly to the left. And the thing is with this camera, the new EOS-R, it really resolves those shadows extremely well. So I don't miss any of the colour in my sunrises. I find that if you go too far to the right sometimes, not all the time, now sometimes I will go to the right and sometimes I'll go to the left of the histogram. This morning I'm going to the left because there is so much colour out there. I want to retain that and I want to get the best out of that sunrise, and that is the reason I'm going slightly to the left. I'm not too worried about the shadows because at the end of the day my histogram is not clipped on either side of the histogram, so I'm not worried about it. In other words, I'm retaining all the information I need out of that sunrise. So just going to concentrate for 1 minute and get the image. And the sun is starting to rise, bang on cue. We've got about 3 minutes to go before that sun physically rises above the horizon. Wow, certainly picks a good morning. I'm loving this new EOS-R. Absolutely love it.
Oh, tell us what you love about it, Ian.
What I love about it, I love the flip screen. I love the fact that you can use an app to connect wirelessly. You don't need a remote control in any way, shape or form. You can use your app. If you haven't got your app, you can use. If you haven't got your app, you can still use the back screen, put it on a 2-second timer and touch the screen and it will take the shot. And that actually happens with bulk mode as well. So when you put it on bulk mode, you can touch the screen to take the shot and then touch the screen again to stop the shot. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
What I also love about it is obviously this manual focus assist. That really is an assist.
Very clever, isn't it?
That is so clever. F16 still maintaining half a stop under on manual. Really have got to keep an eye on it. I'm pretty much checking every shot. So this is the moment when it becomes not such a relaxing photo shoot because you don't want to miss anything. And you've got to keep your eye on your exposure, you've got to keep your eye on what's going on out there, what's going on in foreground, what's going on with the tide, pretty much everything. I'm now at F22, believe it or not, and I've got a, just so you notice, I've got a 6 stop, a 2-stop ND graduated filter on, soft grab. I've also got my polariser on, and that's all I've got on at the moment. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a really long exposure. So I've set the camera up at f11, ISO 100 and 1/6 of a second on manual mode. So manual is telling me that with my filters in, and I've got a half graduated filter, two-stop half graduated filter. I've also got my polariser on, and polariser is another 2 stops, but that doesn't matter. The point is the filters are in what I want to use, and I'm on manual mode, and the manual mode is giving me that setting 1/6 of a second at f11. I now open my app, which is the Lee filter app, and that gives me information I need for when I'm in bulb mode. So when I'm going to put it in bulb now at them settings at f11 and put the filter in, 10-stop filter in at f11. Now if I go on my app, that'll give me a good indication of what I need at 1/5 of a second. 1/5 of a second gives me 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, I don't know if you can see that or not. 3 minutes and 20 seconds is that. That's what it's giving me. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, so now I'm on bulb mode. I've got my 10-stop filter in. I've started my app, and this is what it looks like when you've started it. Okay, and now it's just counting down. I'm just going to have to wait for about 30 seconds to go. But what I'm going to do is give it a little bit extra. I'm going to give it about a good 10 seconds to 20 seconds more.
Oh, you little tinker.
And that's, from experience, that's about right. That'd be about right. So that's time up.
Let's zoom in and have a look, shall we?
That's at 3 minutes 30 seconds. I'm going to give it 3 minutes and 50 seconds for this. Tap it gently. And the thing is with this screen, is it's got some flex in it, which means that you can touch the screen without worrying about touching the camera itself, if that makes sense. That don't look bad at all. But when I get that home, that's going to look great. My filter bag get wet then. Lovely old job. At the end of the day, people that complain about the 1 card slot, get over it, for God's sake. I've never had a card go wrong, touch wood, and I can't see that I will. The cards these days, the memory cards are that good that I've never had a memory card go wrong. Now maybe I'm tempting fate. Knowing me, I probably am, but
you always take spare memory cards with you, don't you?
Oh god, yeah, I've got loads of memory cards. Loads.
How many minutes do it take to flip through and side and put another?
Well, no, I think what they're worried about is it going corrupt. But what I'm trying to get at is, how many people out there, seriously, how many people out of millions of people that do photography have had a card go corrupt on them? How many people out of them millions haven't? I'll tell you now.
You should do YouTube.
Huh?
YouTube poll.
Yeah, the YouTube poll. How many people have had cards go corrupt on them, and how many people have never had a card go corrupt on them? And work out the percentages, because quite frankly, they're not going to be very high. You know, they just do not fail. It's very, very, very rare that a good quality memory card fails. It's as simple as that. And I think Canon know that as well. Hence why they've done what they've done. Now, battery life for this is phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. I am shocked how long my batteries last in this camera. I don't know what people are going on about with battery life. I don't know. Are they complaining about battery life on it? I don't know. They shouldn't be, because that is far superior to my 5DS. Way far superior to my 5DS. I went all day yesterday and all this morning on one battery, and the day before that. So I've had 2.5 days use out of one battery. No way would I get that with the 5DS. No way, not a chance, no. Whereas I don't know why the battery life in this is so good. Is it because it's mirrorless? I don't know. Maybe you could, you know, post a comment down below.
Say bye then, Ian.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for viewing my videos on YouTube, and keep subscribing, because YouTube is being quite hard work now. You need about 1,000 subscribers to get anywhere at all nowadays, and that is quite bad. You know, it used to be good, YouTube. It's not so good anymore. Anyway, I'm ranting on, but you know, please subscribe down below. Please like, please comment on this video if you find, you know, certain things with battery life. You know, if you've got the EOS-R, please comment, see what your findings are. I did do wildlife yesterday. I have got to say this, it's not a wildlife camera if I'm honest. I did get some lovely wildlife shots, and I'm going to put them on. However, the EVF, this is the problem. The EVF lags quite a lot when you got a shot in your eyes, there it is, of this bird, and you bring your camera up with the big long lens on, and you bring it up and you look through the viewfinder, you're viewing black. You're not viewing anything, because it takes a bit of time for the EVF to recognise that's covered, the EVF's covered, so therefore it doesn't view anything for about a second or so, which is enough for you to miss a shot in bird wildlife, or wildlife in general, or sports even. So if you're using that viewfinder, it's going to be a bit of a problem. There is a lag there, and I'd like to think that if there's an update, that'll be covered on that. Lovely to talk to you all. I really enjoy these videos. I hope you do too. I hope you learn at least something from them. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe below, and see you next time. A lovely old job.